We'll start with Michelle.
Well, the reason why I really joined this year is because I just felt like I have so much to offer still. Of course, we all know that the Miss Universe platform has so much potential to really voice out all of your purposes in life and advocacies. But at the same time, I still know that I have so much to offer and to prove my country right and to give justice to what a uniquely beautiful Filipina really is. And last year, I was still a bit doubtful, but this year, it's like my life parted like the Red Sea, and all I could see was the crown. And that's why I just said, you know what, maybe this is the time for me to try again and to see what, the destiny has for me.
As Celeste naman, what is your why? Why Miss Universe Philippines pageant?
Well, as everybody knows, I joined another pageant before that was already 4 years ago, and it was Miss Earth. However, when I came to the Philippines, it was really my first time, and I was already joining a pageant. So I really had to adjust a lot on the culture, the mindset of the Filipinos, and learn how to speak English and Tagalog at the same time. So it was really, really hard for me. It was challenging. However, I'm grateful I've done it. And now it's been 4 years. It's been 4 years. I've been in the Philippines. I was able to adapt to the culture. I was able to learn how to speak the language. So let's say that this is my second chance. It's my second chance to come back stronger, come back wiser as well. And other than that, it's really my mom's dream since since the day I was born. So,
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet.
yeah. So I really want to do this, and I felt like it was the right moment to showcase that I am a Filipina and I deserve to represent the country.
Julia, I've been seeing your pictures. Why have you decided to join the MUPH?
Thank you so much for that introduction. Honestly, it's a path that I never really could have predicted for myself. I was on a very different journey. I was in university and I wanted to become a war correspondent and was working at CNN and yeah. But I decided to join pageantry because pageantry is such a powerful platform here in the Philippines. I think for me, it's really an opportunity to ask some of these bigger questions, like what does it mean to be a woman? What does it mean to be Filipino? And what does it mean to be Asian? Not just in our own context here in the Philippines, but globally. And when a beauty queen speaks, people listen. And I think that there's so much room to really push Filipinos towards what Chantal said earlier, valuing intellect, valuing our heritage, valuing our culture, valuing ourselves, and really seeing that we ought to take up space globally. And as a stunt woman and as a martial arts practitioner, for me, it's really important that the image and the face of an Asian woman is one of strength and one of power, because I've been so blessed to have traveled the world on scholarships, and there's still people that underestimate us. There's still people that don't believe in our capabilities and our power. And for me, joining Miss Universe Philippines and hopefully being Miss Universe Philippines is an opportunity to stand against that and to show people that Filipinos are phenomenal. We are beautiful, we are capable, and we are deserving of that recognition.
So, Pauline, you're back in Miss Universe Philippines. What did you learn from the first time you joined, and what do you have to bring now?
When I joined for the first time back when different aspects that I wasn't able to grow in prior to joining Miss Universe Philippines. And I was able to play as third runner-up back in 2020. And I feel like there's still so much for me to experience, so much for me to grow at. And I decided to take this year as my year to start another journey in pageantry and see what more that I can bring to the table. I'm very happy with all the growth that I've gone through in the past few years. I'm very happy with the woman that I am today, and I'm even more excited to see the phenomenal woman I can still become towards this journey, or in this journey towards Miss Universe Philippines 2020.
Dalis, next, your opening statement. Why have you decided to join the Miss Universe Philippines 2022?
Well, this is actually my first pageant ever, and I decided to join Miss Universe Philippines 2022 because the story actually goes back very far. When I grew up, I was always told that if I didn't enter this industry, that my beauty would go to waste. I would tell people, I'm going to be a lawyer, I'm going to be an engineer one day. And they would interrupt me and say, sayang naman, your beauty will go to waste. And I never understood why my looks took priority over my ambition, as well as my intellect and my passions. And that always led me to sort of resent anything beauty and beauty pageant related. But then growing up, I realized that that is also very wrong because there's so much to offer when you join a beauty pageant. It's not just about what's conventionally attractive anymore. We are talking about women's ambitions, women's passions, women's power in general. And so that made me want to rebel against the status quo and be both beautiful and smart because the two of those aren't mutually exclusive.